Hello, wonderful students. Today's lesson will be on energy. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to explain the meaning of energy, name the sources of energy, state and describe the forms of energy. You should also be able to explain how energy is transformed from one source to another, and of course, state the uses of energy. Are you ready? Let's begin. Has your mum ever told you to eat your food so that you'll get enough energy to play? Well, she told you to eat because she knows food gives energy, and energy is very important in life. Now, what is the definition of energy? Does anyone have any idea? Well, energy is the ability or capacity to do work. Energy can be obtained from numerous sources, one of which is the food mentioned earlier. The primary source of energy on Earth is the sun. Energy from the sun, or solar energy, is measured in joules. Other sources of energy include the food we eat, crude oil, firewood, water, wind, and electricity. There are also various forms of energy generated from these sources mentioned earlier. These forms of energy include solar energy, mechanical energy, which includes both potential and kinetic, chemical energy, electrical energy, heat energy, wind energy, hydro energy, light energy, and sound energy. Now let's take a closer look at some of the forms of energy. Solar energy is the energy produced by the sun. It produces two forms of energy, that is, light and heat energy. Mechanical energy is the energy of an object due to its position. It is the sum of the potential and kinetic energy. Potential energy is the energy of a body at rest, or the energy due to position. For example, sitting down in one particular place, or cars and trucks that are parked on the streets. Kinetic energy, on the other hand, is motion, or should we say, energy due to motion. For example, a moving truck or car, a bird in flight, a fruit falling from the tree before it reaches the ground. Chemical energy is the form of energy stored in substances such as fuels, food, wood, and batteries. Electrical energy, on the other hand, is a form of energy produced from electrical current. It is used to operate electrical appliances like electric fans, radio sets, television sets, and other electrical appliances. Sound energy is the energy produced by vibrating objects, for example, a drum, a guitar, or a violin. Hydro energy is the energy generated from water, while wind energy is the energy generated from wind with the help of a wind turbine. Having mentioned and explained some of the forms of energy, it is important to understand that energy can be transformed from one form to another. This phenomena gave rise to the law of conservation of energy. The law of conservation of energy states that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but can be transformed from one form to another. Do you want to find out how? Then tag along. When firewood is used to make fire for cooking food, the chemical energy stored in the firewood is converted to heat energy. This heat energy enables the food to be cooked. In Nigeria, for example, most homes use electric generators as alternative sources of electricity because of the erratic power supply in the country. These generators produce electricity by converting mechanical energy to electrical energy. On the other hand, a device called an electric motor converts electrical energy to mechanical energy. Furthermore, electrical energy can also be converted to heat energy. A typical example of this conversion of electrical energy to heat energy is when you use an electric kettle to boil water. Other examples include an electric cooker and a water heater. The light bulbs in our homes are results of the conversion of electrical to light energy. This can be seen in appliances like electric lamps and electric flashlights. Other examples of energy conversions are electric energy to sound energy in appliances like electric bell and hairdryer, heat energy to electrical energy by a device called a thermocouple, and mechanical energy to electrical energy through a wind turbine. Now, a lot has been discussed about energy. The important question one should raise at this moment is, how important is energy to us? As humans, the energy we get from eating food gives us the strength to carry out our day-to-day activities. In our homes, energy is required for cooling the house, ironing our clothes, watching TV, and even cooking our food. In industries, energy is needed for construction, manufacturing, and mining. Energy is also important in the transport sector. Cars, trucks, airplanes, and trains use energy to move, transporting people and goods from one destination to another. In summary, by now you are supposed to have learnt that energy is the ability or capacity to do work. Also, the sun is the primary source of energy on Earth, and that the forms of energy include solar energy, mechanical energy, hydropower, light energy, heat energy, chemical energy, sound energy, and wind energy. And also that the laws of conservation of energy states that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but can only be transformed from one form to another. You should have also learnt the importance of energy cannot be overemphasized, as virtually everything we do in life requires energy. Now that we have come to the end of the lesson, you should be able to answer the following questions. Number 1. Explain the meaning of energy. Number 2. State 3 sources of energy and describe 2 of them. Number 3. State 4 forms of energy. And number 4. Describe the energy conversion in the following. A. Striking a matchstick. B. Kicking a ball. C. An apple falling from a tree until it touches the ground. D. Heating water. And E. Beating a drum. And question 5. Is conservation of energy important? If so, give simple examples of how energy can be conserved at home.